All right, welcome back to MLB Central. Take a look at this list. This is your Major League Baseball RBI leaders. There's some names that you would suspect on there, particularly Yordan Alvarez. But how about Sal Stewart, first of all, approaching 100 RBIs in his rookie campaign. But Alec Burleson has enjoyed a breakout season along with his teammate, Jordan Walker. But I know you want to focus on Burleson.
I know a lot of people out there in the analytic world like to not discredit, maybe dumb down the RBI because you got to have other people do their job for you to be successful at your job, and it's where you hit in the order. Guys who've played know for a long time, there's certain guys who have the knack and can sniff out an RBI and put tough ABs together. There's a reason these guys are at the leaderboard. I get it. You hit 3, 4, 5 in an order, you're going to get more opportunities. But, man, you got to come through with runners in scoring position. And you could tell the game moves slow when those moments happen for Alec Burleson. I wanted to give him some love because St. Louis has been an interesting team. They're on the rise. There's no doubt about it. Heartbreaker yesterday. But you turn them on, and there's a lot to keep the channel there. J.J. Weatherholt gets you going. Jordan Walker's resurgence. Mason Wynn throwing 105 across the diamond. Michael McGreevy, good young starters. There's stuff there to like, and you can see on the horizon where they're going. But this animal in the middle of the order gets it done as well. And I love the fact he's transitioned to first base, and he has been just awesome for the St. Louis Cardinals this year, driving the baseball to all parts. He's got some oppo pop in his game. He handles lefties. But when there's runners in scoring position, he's giving the boys, you can tell they absolutely love him. 2024, 152 games, and it kind of goes under the radar. 269 with 21 and 78 at 735 OPS is a nice season. 2025, he backs it up. He goes 290 with 18. 69 RBIs, and look at the OPS, 801. And then through 131 games, it's 291, 21, and 96. That's a big year for Alec Burleson, and only going to continue to get better. All right, he had 2 knocks yesterday against Christopher Sanchez. I just wanted to throw him up there because you get 2 knocks against Christopher Sanchez, left on left, in Citizens Bank, to have the confidence to go in there, take this nasty sinker changeup combination and whistle a ball through the right side. So he goes 2 for 4 against Sanchez. But it all started for me with the Redbirds and him on opening day. And I hate doing this to Griffin Jacks, but I'm going to take you through this high heater he spits on. Pause this for me. Look at the bug, bottom 6, tied 7-7. Swings through a sweeper that he thinks he's on. Watch his reaction. Then he gets him to fish, and now we slow it down. We're going to get into the ability to hit bad balls, and you try and sneak cheese past a rat. Boom! The reaction to Griffin Jacks, better yet, the reaction to Alec Burleson. Look at him lay it down. Let's go! Mason Wynn is on deck and comes flying like he wants to run the bases with him. I'm always checking that stuff out. How about this at bat in Minnesota against Joe Ryan? I'm going to throw this in here because it's an upshoot heater that gets put in the second deck. This was a titanic blast. And then back that up. He's had signature moments. He walked into Yankee Stadium, started it off against Cam Schlittler in the top of the first with just a missile 2-iron to right field bleachers, and then goes on to have a 3-homer game. Takes Tim Hillbridge. No lefty takes Tim Hillbridge. And he's able to do that, the mechanic, and then he finishes it off. Watch him look in the dugout. And has a 3-homer game. So all in on Alec Burleson, what he brings to the table, right? Not everybody's got to be quick twitch. It's got to be kind of a melting pot of different guys and different values that they put to build a perfect lineup. 90th percentile or higher in hard hit, and 70th percentile or higher in K percentage. Who barrels the baseball up and who doesn't punch? Yordan Alvarez, Bobby Witt, and Alec Burleson. So I want to see, has he done anything different since he's broke into the league aggressively? Look at 2023. He does some stuff that you wouldn't necessarily teach if you're starting from stock, but he has learned his body. I'll get into why. right? He has closed himself off, and he's real square. Then he shows up in 25, and it's kind of starting to mirror what he's doing in 26. Run this for me. The thing I want you to focus on, we're going to play this once, and I want you to run it back.
He gets his hands to the same spot in 2026, but it takes a while.
Exactly. Minimal movement, right? I want you to watch. He's definitely trying to set the back hip, right? You'll see him consistently do this. But if you watch, he steps in the bucket. Watch this front foot. You wouldn't necessarily teach somebody to step in the bucket, but he keeps his shoulders square, and maybe it loosens and clears his hips for him to be in a better position to hit lefties. It's not like he's looking to drive the ball up the middle the other way. He can do that, but he has made a concerted effort to get pull in the air a little bit more. Run it. Pause. Now I want you to watch. 23 is breaking in. He's fighting for his life. We got the flashlights, and we're grinding. Then you start to get some knocks. You know you're staying around for a little bit. You get comfortable. I could start being some version of Alec Burleson. And then in 26, he's feeling it. He's in a way more athletic position. Just take this all in, right? He's toe tapping here from a wider position. It's all tinkering and a fight to be on time to hit the fastball. Run it. The hands don't move much. Run it back one more time. Pretty awesome. Go. You see a lot of head movement here. His head's swaying. The ball's moving all over the place on him. He has simplified everything. And you can see it here. You see him messing with his hips. Boom. Trying to set that back hip, stay behind the baseball.
He's got that Joe Morgan chicken wing going
yep.
a little bit. See that?
Give me the point of contact and stop it. Look at that. Oh, you want to talk about being in perfect position to deliver a blow to a baseball. You're getting the best version of Alec Burleson right there. So bring up some swing metrics. Bat speed's gotten better over the years. Started at 71 miles per hour, 23-24. It's up to 73.6. Intercept point, where he's making contact on the plate. He was minus 5.7, letting the ball get a little bit too deep. He's made the adjustments. Now he's making almost perfect contact. I wonder if he's even aware of that.
What's the last number supposed to be?
You know what, Lauren? I don't think there's a necessarily right, for me, mine would have been negative. I was a guy who wanted to let the ball get deeper. A guy like Alex Bregman trying to catch the ball super out front, he's going to have more positive. This is probably perfection, I would think, what you're trying to accomplish. I don't mind. I just wanted to show how his point of contact went from one that was a little further back. Now he's catching it a little bit further out front, pulling the ball in the air for a little bit more power. All right, let's get into some ABs, runners in scoring position. This is the beauty of him. Eduardo Rodriguez painting heaters in. 1-1 count. He waits for one to be just a little out over. Look at the score bug. Second and third. He's not looking to go deep. He's looking to get 2 RBIs right there, and that's exactly what he does. He knows he's got his work cut out for him against a tough lefty. How about Bubba Chandler? Explosive stuff. Backdoor breaking ball with it raining in Pittsburgh, Oppo. That happens like twice a year. That ball's absolutely crushed. Highest average with runners in scoring position. Yandy Diaz at 392. Tied with PCA. 361. Another thing that you notice about him, he has the ability to, if he hones in his strike zone, it might get seriously nasty as his years progress because he can handle some bad pitches with the best of them. That's a four-seamer from Zach Wheeler at his eyeballs at 95 miles an hour, and he's shooting it in the gap for a double. Watch some of these. Run that back. Look at where this pitch is from Paul Skeens. It's in the right-handed batter's box. And he's playing pepper, shooting it down the line with 2 strikes and grabs himself an RBI. He's hit a couple homers on some terrible pitches. 97 at his neck. Tarps off. Getting after it. Shooting the ball the other way. Who else did this? Freddie Freeman does this. And then Emmett Sheehan down in the zone slider. He's having a year. I just wanted to give him some love. Stuck his nose in there against Christopher Sanchez yesterday, got 2 knocks. Most hits versus out-of-zone pitches. It's him, and I'm not shocked, Ernie Clement. And we know the free swinger that Michael Harris is. So, yeah, having a great year. Wanted to give him some love.
Runs last year, 21 already.
Cardinals begin a series tomorrow at home against the Baltimore Orioles.